Hello and welcome to PFF Now. I'm Doug Kyed, joined by Meirov and Brad Spielberger. The Saints signed quarterback, offensive weapon, Taysom Hill to a 4-year contract extension. And basically reading what Adam Schefter of ESPN reported about it, it's a 4-year deal worth $40 million if he stays that offensive gadget player, $22 million guaranteed. So at its bare bones, a 2-year, $22 million contract that could be worth up to $95 million if Taysom Hill actually plays quarterback during the course of this deal. So, Brad, tell us about this deal. What does this mean for the Saints and for Taysom Hill?
Yeah, so first and foremost, this deal, just like the past one, has some funny business about it. So when Adam Schefter reported that Taysom Hill signed for, $130 million, I think it was, over 4 years, you're probably wondering, why does he need more money on top of that gigantic payday? But that was not real, just like a lot of what's happening here. At the end of the day, it is a 4-year, $40 million deal. And frankly, the best way to look at it is that it's Austin Hooper with the Cleveland Browns at tight end. It's effectively playing off of his market. It comes in just below him, $10.5 million per year versus 10. The 22.5 total guarantees just below his $23 million in guarantees. The Saints seem to think Taysom Hill is kind of a high-end tight end that offers value in other spots. And obviously there's potential to go much higher, which Ari can dive into. But essentially it's a top 10 tight end contract for a guy that has 388 career receiving yards, has 4 receptions this season, has never played more than 44% of his team's snaps. But Sean Payton and the Saints love him for what he brings to the table.
Yeah, they do love him, and they keep on paying him. And it's probably worth mentioning that Taysom Hill was in the final year of his contract, and if that contract had expired, the Saints would have had to take a $9 million plus dead money hit. And by doing this deal now, they basically avoid most of that and they're able to spread it out over a number of years. So there is some cap gymnastics going on over here. As for how it could get to the $95 million, there's a lot that goes on over here. And the Saints are basically telling Taysom Hill, hey, if you become our quarterback and you're able to hit some incentives in this contract, we don't know those incentives yet. But if you're able to do that, you're able to get more money if you end up playing quarterback. And we've actually seen players in the NFL do this. This past offseason, the Saints, with their right tackle, Ryan Ramczyk, he signed an extension. And in that contract, it said, hey, if you play left tackle for us, you have the ability to make more money. The Panthers did the same exact thing with their right tackle and Taylor Moton. So we've seen this happen in the NFL. It's the first time we're actually seeing it happen with a player who plays quarterback, sort of. We don't really get to see these type of players. A lot of teams are trying to find another Taysom Hill, but Sean Payton loves what he does. He loves what he brings to the team. There is a cap element to this as well. And we know that Saints front office, led by Mickey Loomis, have done a lot of cap gymnastics here over the last several years. They keep on pushing money to future years. But this is just another case of them doing that. And as Brad said, I mean, it's basically an Austin Hooper tight end contract with money that could be made if he ends up playing quarterback. It's a fascinating contract. I'm not sure how many teams would have done this, but the Saints love him, and they are paying him once again here of another deal.
Yeah, there's certainly some value in having a offensive skill position player who can also serve as your backup quarterback. We'll see if Jeff Driscoll can sign a similar deal down the line in 3 or 4 years. But keep it on PFF.com for all of your news and analysis. Use promo code CYBER40 for 40% off any PFF subscription.